So why is there a tractor on my back seat? Well, I won the raffle. Look, I've just won in the raffle.
Yep. Solid yellow, 476. Green and white, nice.
Just leaving the establishment now. It's called Ferraris in the South Ribble Valley. Really nice rooms, really nice place, really good meal last night. In fact, the best meal I've probably ever had in any of the places I've ever been speaking at. So if ever anyone is ever thinking of organising an event in Lancashire, this should be the place you have it at, because the food's really good. And there was a choice of 3 starters, 3 mains and 3 desserts, which you don't normally get in a mass catered event, so fair play. Down a nice long drive as well, over a little sandstone. In fact, 2 sandstone bridges, because there's another one here and there's one behind. You can tell that T&J wagon's been busy this week. It's looking a bit dusty. He's just turned up, I think, for another load of OSR. Have to remember to sign a passport on this one. The last one, we forgot to sign the passport, so we had to email it over. Trend's starting to get a little bit empty. See a little bit of a lump there. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. That's when someone brings something in them, probably like I had a wet load of a wet bucket full of OSR in the middle. That's why you have the fans. Actually, it's just falling down now. Might just be the way the chaff settled. I'm just going to get him loaded on his way to Brocklebank in Liverpool. Not only did I win the tractor, I also got given a nice bunch of flowers, which I'm going to give to my mum, which you can't see. And some chocolates and wine last night. So thank you very much again, South Ribble Farm Club. So that is across to my mum now. Perfectly still day. I've just come having a look now at some of the wheat. It's a little bit like not as thick as it could be. See, that's worms making these holes here. But we had this bit here by the sunflower maze. It was a bit flooded, so it was really compacted. So I'm going to come up, rip it up with a sumo, then we're going to drill this sort of little corner again. It's only about an acre, but it's a big bare patch and it's annoying me, so I'll go and get this 93.6 and rip it up. You see here where there's like a tide mark, just cracking up a little bit now, so it's obviously dry underneath. So we could try and stitch straight into it now, but it's obviously compacted on the top surface and underneath, so we'll rip through it and try that. Buggy's having a little wee. Must have been when I went through that puddle over there. The fly tipping's still here as well. Looking at this headland here, and it looks a bit thin. It is a little bit, I think, rabbit-chewed. But can you see? The ground's cracking already. Could the drought of 2023 have started? I hope not. I can't afford another one. But we're going to just stitch a little bit more into this because it's a little bit thin, and then we're going to put a little bit of fertilizer on it as well this afternoon. To be perfectly honest, we're going to put the fertilizer on first because the fertilizer spread is still on the tractor, and then this afternoon then we'll swap back to the drill, and we'll drill this and drill where I'm just going to go and sumo in a minute. Some fencing has arrived so that we can keep James and the dog in the garden when these all start running around. Off McVeigh and Parker. Amanda, if you know her, let me know in the comments if you do. Actually, Andrew's just going to quickly sumo it now. We're just going to move these bales out of the way so we can cut across this corner a bit better. We've got a little bit of a loop. This is where we had the sails up for the sunflowers, but we're not going to bother this year, so if he just pushes them bales out, we'll take this corner off here. See how dry it is? He's just driven straight through the middle without sinking. Bit wet and soggy then. That should just loosen it up and rip it up a bit, stop the surface compaction, and then we'll just sew in this corner. Probably could have gone a bit closer here. See it just lifting it now. It's got nice and black with the wood chips mixed in with it as well. There you go. See the roots there that have been the weeds just sort of stuck in the top layer. It's compacted. There we go. He's I've been on the phone most of the time, but he's pretty much done that little triangle now. So we'll get some fert on this and on this field here just to give it a little bit of a boost, and then we will put the drill back on, sow this corner, and then going down that hill was where it was with the buggy before. We'll just stitch a little bit in round that headland where the rabbits have been eating it. Ian's just been loading up a pallet of seed socks on its way to Spalding's, or he's about to load it up. I think he did a few the other day. He's just going to stack some more on now. I'm going to move this trailer to one side so we can get down the side of it with the mini Merlot to get some bags of fertilizer out. We're just shunting it tight to that far left. Go on! Go on! Come on! Still got some seed wheat in it, you see, so I want to keep it indoors. I'll probably do. Hold on. Put the block underneath so that the metal block doesn't damage the metal floor. Right, go on. Still got the drawbar on because we've obviously put in a horse drill on in a minute. The spreader is now back on. He took it off, that's why we moved the trailer with the fent first. So we're going to get this loaded up now and do some spreading. I did film this yesterday and for some reason I forgot to put it in, but yesterday's birthday was Jeff Feltham, James Park was 48 and Vaughan Wright was 55. Sorry if I missed you out, and get well soon Callum as well, and Joe has put that on, so we know we say alright Joe. Well, he's put that on there. But yeah, for some reason I missed it out the edit. I'll probably what you're doing the forks in the right place. So it will squeeze down the gap. There we go, easy. This is where the bags are too wide to fit past. Have to bring them out one at a time. Nah, he's gonna get them. Hopefully he doesn't rip them on the trailer as he goes past. Forgot to say the quiz question of the day. David's case is, I think it was X-Reg, so it's at 1999, so it's in pretty good condition to be fair. So well done. So anyone that corrected it correctly by working out what style of badges it had on the front of it. This has arrived while I've been at the conference. It's a rodent repellent that's made from, what did he say it's made from? I've forgotten. Anyway, it's for this John Deere mower seat. I've lost where it's. I've just read this letter. You have to pause it. Rodent spray made with natural ingredients, so we're going to try it and see if we can get the rodents to stop living in the sprayer. So thank you very much, David Pope, who sent that. Now this is a bit weird. I've just said sprayer instead of mower because it's the seat on the mower that's been chewed by rodents. But you'll understand why I think it's weird in a minute. What's that, James? Is that your first tractor? Oh, Chester, no. Chester, come out the way.
It's not got long enough legs.
You're going to hold the steering wheel. There we go. It's a little bit big. There we go.
See ya. Is it stick? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He's too busy watching the dog. It's biting the wheels, bad dog.
Jesse, you need to learn to sit in the trailer.
Very relaxed there, James, with GPS driving. Adam's excited because he's got a new turbo on his tractor and it sounds like a 20 series, not a 30 series. So what is it? It's a non-variable geometry turbo.
It's got rid of the VGT,
Yeah.
and it's a fixed turbo now. We've changed it from a 30 series to a 20 series now. So there's nothing to go wrong with it. There's no actuator or anything. It's just a straight fixed turbo.
Just pure turbo, no
Low
waffle.
Engeron, high end grunt as well, and it does go very well, doesn't it?
Sounds well anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at Rainhill spraying and Adam's really excited because his turbo had gone on his 7.5. So he's put a kit on it to make it like the older ones, which is a lot more reliable, but it also makes it sound wicked. So the lads have just been here fitting it for him. Got to the field to do some spraying. Can't get two of the boom sections to turn on. So had all the solenoids out, which is dead easy, they just little clip. Took the lid off inside there. Everything looks absolutely perfect. But then I'm going to get some gloves to show you. Yeah, so I've unbolted this panel and the rodents have managed to climb up in the back and chew that wire. The black one. Horrible things. You wouldn't believe it. Someone's even sent me that stuff as well to spray in to stop them. We'll get a dose of that tonight. All leaves. They've been like making a nest. I hate rats. They've been eating next door's Range Rover as well. Look at that wire in there. Made a right mess of it. I'm surprised any boom sections are working when you look at that. Look at it. Total mess. I hate them. So they've eaten them 4 wires out of that plug and then chewed them 2. So I'm going to have to try and take that plug apart and redo it, or try and snip them off and take the 2 for now. Right, so that was an absolute mess, but luckily Sam was not far away and he's come out with some tape and helped me tape it up. So hopefully I can plug that back in now. We've taped all that up. It does want soldering, but I just want to finish this field off. So we'll see if it's going to work. Feels nice to finally be spraying again. It does keep bleeping at me because there's an airing off the roof that's come unscrewed and fell off, so it keeps not having full signal. But yeah, just going to spray these stubbles off and then we will get them spread with muck hopefully in the next few days. And this will be spring beans. Finally finished spraying this block off. Took me a lot longer than it would normally take me because of the rats chewing the wires. Anyway, I'll quickly do this birthday book before it goes too dark. We've got Tim Ryan on there, we've got Charlie is 14, Michael Hopper is 27. We've got an anonymous, don't know what it was, but they left a donation. And then also someone's left a donation. William Norris, it would have been 111 today, so they've left a donation for him. £25,723. Amazing. I hope it's not too windy and you heard all that, but thank you very much for the kind donations to the North West Air Ambulance. Yes, happy birthday to everyone, and if you're not on there, it's your birthday, happy birthday as well. There's Charlotte, James and Chester. Well, you can see it's not going to focus. Doing a poop patrol on one of the fields. Just have to be quick because it's going dark. Anyway, that's about it I think for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Must say, feeling quite a lot better today. Still not 100%, but just the first day today I woke up and didn't feel rubbish. So that's a start. Anyway, how are you feeling today? I am probably 70%, so no, we're not done it for a while. If you want to leave it in the comment, that's what hashtag answer as a percent means in the title of every video. So everyone, if you've got time, let us know how you're feeling, the percentage. And if anyone's got time, read the comments, and if anyone's feeling quite low, maybe lower than 60 or 70, ask them what's wrong and see how everyone is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.